Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Were They Wasted in the Tournament of Power. Today we're talking about Piccolo and his role in the tournament. So Piccolo is a very interesting character for sure, and he started out as a villain in the form of Piccolo Daimao in the original Dragon Ball, took over the world, was defeated by Goku, spat out an egg, which we know now as Piccolo, who grew up to fight Goku in the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai as essentially the final villain of the Dragon Ball TV series. 5 years later, he teams up with Goku to take out Raditz, kidnaps Gohan to train him, which sparks his change as a character to becoming a good guy. He dies against Nappa. He has an awesome character moment when he comes back to life to his home planet, Namek, fuses with Nail and takes on second form Frieza, beats the crap out of him, then gets the crap beaten out of him by Frieza in his third form. So at this point, Piccolo is the strongest character in the series, the first time ever. But then, of course, he is surpassed by Vegeta and Goku. Goku becomes a Super Saiyan. However, after the Namek arc, he trains with Goku for 3 years, gets a massive boost in power, and is actually in the realm of the Super Saiyans, taking on Dr. Gero pretty easily, chopping off his arm. But then he fuses with Kami, becoming the strongest character yet again. But this is kind of where his character kind of shine in the series begins to degrade, because Goku and Vegeta and Gohan start to discover their ascended Super Saiyan forms, Super Saiyan 2, all that stuff. And Piccolo, despite the Room and Spirit of Time training, is still behind those guys. And in the Majin Buu arc, he has little to nothing to do. He's turned to stone, and then he trains Goten and Trunks a little bit. So he goes from being the strongest character in the series to training a couple little brats. But we move on to Dragon Ball Super, which honestly gets even worse. The side characters don't really do anything for the entirety of the series. You have them fighting Frieza soldiers in Resurrection F, which that was nice. In the Universe 6 tournament was a major opportunity to have Piccolo do something, but it was squandered. Goku and Vegeta did absolutely everything. There was basically no point to even having Piccolo there at all. But we get a second chance with the Tournament of Power. Finally, they have the opportunity for every character to get some awesome moments and some really great shine. Unfortunately, it was kind of another missed opportunity. So during the preparation arc, we have all these characters getting kind of power-ups. We have 17 getting an insanely huge power-up, Goku getting an insanely huge power-up in his training, which was awesome that Piccolo got to train him. So he gets some great shine there. Roshi seems to get a power up. Krillin gets back in business. Frieza even gets stronger. So what does Piccolo get? He gets what I see as a natural progression of his power. No huge boost, no anything. He's just like above a Super Saiyan 2 level of power. Okay, so that might be kind of big for him. Like, why can't he get like a bigger boost than that? You know, you're just throwing out these boosts to everybody saying that they trained. Why can't you just give Piccolo a bigger boost than what he got? You know, you say that Android 17 has been training, and he got from where he was, which was below Piccolo at the end of the Cell arc, to Super Saiyan Blue and above levels, whereas Piccolo just went from where he was in the Cell arc to above a Super Saiyan 2 level. But that's whatever, that made sense to me. The other power-ups, not so much, but we move on to the actual tournament, and it's like, all right, I can't wait to see these guys in action, see what they do. You know, the tournament focused so much on Goku, and like, where's Piccolo's shine? Where is Piccolo's episode? It was in episode 103 where he was struggling against this no-name guy from Universe 10, but it was kind of like, oh, they're fighting while Gohan fights this other guy, and oh, now Piccolo just beats him. There wasn't a whole lot of like drama there. It was kind of just over and done with. So while that was a cool moment, we have episode 106 where Piccolo gets 3 arms shot off by this sniper guy, and it's like, oh, Piccolo, your stamina is really low now. Uh-oh. So they kind of set up some, you know, tension and drama around this possible stamina issue that Piccolo might have, and never go back to it again. So during that whole episode, Like, Piccolo's getting his arms shot up. He's saving Gohan. He saves Gohan multiple times, which is awesome. And a really good point to bring up when we're talking about Piccolo's shine and whether or not he was wasted in this tournament. He did save multiple people. He saved 18 in episode 119. He saves Gohan multiple times. But it was pretty irritating watching his arms just getting blown off left and right. But by far the best episode that he was in was episode 118, where him and Gohan are fighting the Universe 6 Namekians. So this actually had some really great character stuff. When Piccolo is knocked out, he's kind of seeing Kami and Nail standing there when Gohan saves him. Really awesome character stuff, and I wish we had more of that, like more like drama and tension around this kind of stuff here, because it really adds a lot to the scene that they're in, and I think each and every character should have got moments like this. But the thing about it is that it had to be kind of shared with Gohan, and in the end it was shared with Gohan and Goku, which kind of lessened the kind of shine for Piccolo as himself. Instead, it's Piccolo, Goku, and Gohan, and eliminating the Universe 6 Namekians with the awesome Special Beam Cannon and Kamehameha. Pretty much, Piccolo didn't do a whole lot by himself until that next episode, his elimination episode. He kind of played a good support character during the tournament, I would say. So now we bring in the problem with no-name characters causing problems for Universe 7. So we got the invisible guy, Damon, which is the bug guy, and then we got that guy that creates that weird red realm of like phantoms of people who were eliminated, which didn't really amount to anything. Piccolo eliminates the invisible guy and the red realm guy, whatever you want to call him. So he got some really cool shine in this episode. He saves 18 from the invisible guy and actually eliminates him. He's a really great supporting role in this episode and actually gets some really cool moments. You know, you see Piccolo as a really great trainer, strategist, you know, smart fighter, all that, but then he just stands at the edge of the stage to get knocked out, and he's just freaking standing there thinking somebody's there. He karate chops at him and there's nothing there, so he's all surprised and just still stands there. It's like, is Piccolo a smart strategist fighter, or is he dumb and just didn't realize the edge of the stage was right there and he should probably move away from that area? So his elimination was definitely very disappointing. I mean, they could have done so much with this. Like, Piccolo can manipulate his body, right? He can grow. So if he can grow, why can't he shrink? Like, if they discovered that Damon was a bug earlier, which they should have done, Piccolo should be able to shrink himself down. What an awesome thing it would have been for Piccolo to fight Damon as like a miniature battle amongst this whole battle royale. So Piccolo holds off Damon for a while the other guys focus on, who knows, Universe 3, where Aniraza starts his crap. So eventually we see this awesome epic miniature battle, and eventually Piccolo wins, but he's so tired out. He goes back to normal size and he's like, I need to rest a little bit, but he doesn't have time to rest because Aniraza is causing havoc everywhere, and then eliminates Piccolo, which then of course would spark Gohan to get angry and start his battle with Aniraza. So that would have been freaking awesome. But nope, Piccolo just hangs out at the edge of the stage and is knocked off by a bug. What could have been massively epic and really cool and have like a satisfying elimination was just wasted. It just felt like, hey, we need to get Piccolo off, so let's just write him out of this episode. Let's put him in, you know, give him some cool moments in 118 and then eliminate him in 119. Let's give him a couple cool moments in there. It just feels like they were just like giving him some charity in those episodes because they didn't really know what to do with him. While he did eliminate the couple of guys in episode 119, they were no names, and that significantly decreases the drama and effect that has in the execution, because like, who cares about these guys? They are introduced in this episode, so like it's much more impactful if we actually know the character when they're eliminated. Like when 18 eliminates Ribrianne. Ribrianne had plenty of like screen time and stuff, so we get to know her as a character, so it was that much more satisfying when 18 finally eliminates her. So I don't think that this is just a problem with Piccolo and episode 119. I think it's more a problem with the Tournament of Power in general. They didn't really utilize their time effectively to be able to introduce these characters and make things more impactful or execute them in a very effective way. So overall, taking into account his role in the entire series, they could have done so much more with him. They could have had him have an epic moment like the fusion with Nail and fighting Second Form Frieza, the fusion with Kami and fighting Android 17. And while he did have some good stuff with Gohan in there, his shine was shared with Gohan. He didn't really get his own individual moments, which he could have if he had a good struggle with Damon and a satisfying elimination. So, I mean, overall, what do you guys think? Do you think that Piccolo was wasted? Do you think he had enough shine for you? I'm sure most Piccolo fans are gonna think that he was wasted, which I kind of do think, but I do recognize the shine that he did get in being a supporting character and having some good moments. So yeah, overall, what do you guys think? Do you think Piccolo was wasted? Do you think he had enough shine? I think that overall he was wasted. You know, like I said, he did have some pretty good shine and some good moments here and there. But overall, yet another missed opportunity in Dragon Ball Super. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Like and share the video. Take it easy.